After Spain made headlines by closing its entire airspace to U.S. military aircraft involved in operations against Iran, Italy has taken a more targeted approach, but one that still sends a strong signal to Washington. Italian authorities denied landing permission at Naval Air Station Sigonella for U.S. military aircraft, reportedly bombers or support planes, bound for Middle East operations tied to the U.S.-Israel strikes on Iran. This was not a nationwide airspace ban. Italian officials said the U.S. did not follow proper procedures, submitting flight plans after the planes were already airborne. Defense Minister Guido Crosetto denied permission, emphasizing that Italy does not allow its bases to be used for offensive strikes without parliamentary approval. Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has reiterated that Italy will not participate in combat operations, providing only limited defensive support for Gulf allies. The denial reflects Italy's careful stance, honoring treaties while avoiding direct involvement in the conflict. Spain's full airspace closure cited the strikes as outside the UN Charter and called the war illegal. Italy's action, by contrast, was a mission-specific enforcement of rules, highlighting European caution. The Sigonella denial also complicates U.S. logistics, forcing reroutes and extra refueling, and underscores potential NATO tensions.
Spain has taken an unprecedented step, blocking U.S. military access in the middle of an ongoing war. And the signal is loud and global. Spain is not just distancing itself, it is actively resisting the U.S.-Israel military campaign against Iran. As of March 30th, 2026, Spain has officially closed its airspace to U.S. military aircraft linked to Iran operations. Not just from its own bases, but even flights coming from other countries like the UK or France are now being denied passage. That means U.S. warplanes must now reroute, taking longer paths over the Atlantic or through alternative European corridors. This move builds on an earlier decision. Earlier this month, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez blocked the U.S. from using key military bases in southern Spain: Rota Naval Base, Moron Air Base, both critical for U.S. operations in Europe and the Middle East. Spain made it clear these bases will not support what it calls an illegal war. In fact, Sanchez described the campaign as absurd, cruel, and a violation of international law. The fallout was immediate. More than a dozen U.S. aircraft, including refueling tankers, were forced to leave Spain and relocate. But what's now raising eyebrows globally is how Iran has responded. Iran's state media released a striking video: an IRGC member placing a sticker on a missile featuring Pedro Sanchez's image and his words calling the war illegal. Alongside it, a message: "Thank you, Prime Minister." A clear attempt by Iran to highlight divisions within NATO and frame Spain as moral support. Spain, however, maintains its position. This is not about taking sides, but about international law, sovereignty, and avoiding a wider war. A NATO ally, openly defying the United States in the middle of a major conflict. The question now is Spain showing moral leadership or exposing cracks in Western unity at a critical moment?
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.